biotech industry is one of the fastest growing industries in the United States. There are over 400,000 people employed in this industry in the US alone. The growth rate for this industry is over 5% per annum. The United States leads the biotech sector with 58% of the global share of companies that operate in this sector. There are over 6,000 companies in the biotech sector alone in the United States. Furthermore, many of these companies are not located at high demand areas such as Silicon Valley. On the other hand, they collaborate with research institutions and hospitals and are spread across the United States. Therefore, this makes biotech sector one of the fastest growing, upwardly mobile and accessible industries in the world.
And yet most business graduates are not able to capitalize on this growth. Here in BioSync, we recognize this as a problem. There is a conflict between the two sectors. First, a lot of researchers and lab coordinators do not think that business graduates have the necessary skills to work in a lab environment. On the other hand, a lot of business graduates don't think that they have the necessary skills to work in this environment either. Even though they're facing a work environment that is very oversaturated, they do not think that biotech industry is a viable source for employment. In the United States, 20% of college graduates graduate with a business degree. And furthermore, a lot of them need to move geographically to other cities such as New York and Los Angeles to find high-paying tech jobs that can fulfill their families. However, the biotech industry is much more suited to a lot of business graduates. This is because biotech industry does not only exist in one or two cities in the US, but exists across the entire country. For instance, here in Alabama, the biotech industry is not only growing, but is thriving. This is due to the existence of many hospitals and many research centers that are geared towards not just scientific research, but also economic development. We started BioSync with the idea that we want to keep Alabama talent in Alabama. Here in UAB, our home institution, we face a problem in that many of our graduates, especially in the business department, leave Alabama to find opportunities elsewhere. We want to make sure that the people who receive education here stay in Alabama and lead to economic growth here in Alabama. So we came up with a company, BioSync, to remedy this problem. We believe that it is a problem in our country that people who are graduating with a business degree and who have unique skills in communication, management, and finance are not finding employment in one of the fastest growing sectors in the country, which is the biotech industry.
We seek to remedy this situation by creating courses in collaboration with professors, researchers, and business leaders across the country. Students take these courses at their own pace, and upon completion of module tests, they receive a certificate of completion.
So what are we doing to address this key problem here in BioSync? Well, in BioSync, we decided to contact professionals in the industry, researchers, and professors. We go to school in UAB, our home institution, and we are a research institution that is known for not only the scientific progress that we make, but also the economic development we make in the community. After talking to these professionals, we found some core areas that we want our graduates to be knowledgeable in. These are areas that a lot of people in the biotech industry identified as reasons why they did not hire business graduates for biotech jobs. Some of these include ability to make research presentations, understanding of safety regulations and federal regulations, understanding of the scientific method, the scientific process, and also the clinical trial process, which are involved in the implementation of research projects, and the understanding of research financing. We are also going to be implementing our students with an understanding of ethical review boards, of an understanding of the paperwork that is involved in the research process, and about how to communicate with financial donors that are not governmental institutions. Because here in the biotech industry, we understand that our students are going to be bringing in key skills to succeed in this environment, but need to hone their skills to better succeed in this environment. We want to make sure that the course content is easily digestible and is easily available. Therefore, we're making it so that it's available online and it is easily available at any time, that students can do it at their own pace. The videos that we're going to be creating in partnership with faculty, with researchers, and with professionals from the biotech industry are going to be short, between half an hour and to an hour long, so that students can do it at their own pace, at their own time. Because we know that our students are going to be working and they're going to be needing their own time to work and to relax, and so that they can succeed in their professional and personal lives. We also want to assure that these students get a quality education. Therefore, we'll include an assessment after every single module, plus a final assessment to assure that the students get an understanding of the most important skills to succeed in the industry. Overall, this course will instill the values and the skills that are needed to not just work, but thrive in a business environment that is related to biotechnology.
However, that is not all. We are also going to have an online simulation where students will get the opportunity of managing a biotech venture or a research laboratory. The online simulation is the theoretical classes with hands-on learning, which helps the students to get familiar with the work environment of a biotech company and build up experience for a smooth transition into the industry. We also plan to collaborate with big institutions such as UAB, which is one of the largest institutions for biotech and medicine in the entire country, and Hudson Alpha, which supports and works with more than 40 biotech ventures in order to allow our graduates to tour and interact with these institutions, and they may also network with the industry leaders. Our goal is not only to educate, but also prepare and introduce our graduates into the work environment. To do so, we will work with professors at UAB and research coordinators in these top institutions and the leaders of biotech companies. We will follow the B2C business model, directly from the business to the customer. Our target customers are young individuals who are either majoring in business or who are business graduates. This program will be an additional supplement to their education. They will complete this course on their own time frame. This will be two pay levels. The basic level solely provide the course, while the additional add-on level will provide interaction and tours with the biotech institutions and companies, so that the students have an edge in this competitive field. Our enterprise has already won funding from Alabama Power, one of the biggest institutions in the state. We will use this money from this competition to create our course content, where professionals will receive $500 for their time and effort. And with that, we also invest this money towards marketing and developing our product. That's how our working model looks like and how we make money. We invite you to come on board here with us here at BioSync to initiate the next wave of biotech talent in Alabama.